YouTube. Today we're back with another MDB video. Today I'm just gonna be playing a couple games on Nod. I'm not really trying to play on GDI because if you climb high on GDI, well, I'm rank 1 right now, but if I like choose to climb really high, I just risk like losing 32 points to like jump jets or something random. So it's not necessary for me to climb on that. Pathlogon, he's been climbing a whole bunch, but I just wasn't playing when he was. Not that I was avoiding it, but I just wasn't around. I wake up, he's 200 points ahead. I did try climbing up earlier, but I lost a lot of points. But that Dazzler took a lot of my points because the deck I was using wasn't that great, to be honest. He was playing infantry, not infantry, but that one tech unit where basically it shoots like artillery is what it is. I didn't have like a good deck to counter it. I don't know why every time I go to play, this guy's playing. I don't know why Great Boy is always online. It's like this guy never takes a break. Alright. So we've secured the first missile. I really don't like I like to start off a couple games peacefully, not high pressure. Not a lot of whole high pressure games, preferably. But you don't always get what you want. So really, I don't really much advice I can offer. Like, you want to be careful when like shooting your tanks, obviously. Like, you don't want to mess up. Alright, there we go with that win. Yeah, so China Loser, he's a strong player. I was having a real difficult time on the sandbar map because the sandbar map is just like I can actually show you. Let me go to the customs real quick. Oops. Let me go to customs. Okay. It's just like kind of like Battlefield, but it's not the Battlefield map. It is the neutral zone. Yeah, pretty sure that's what it is. I'm not gonna say. Yeah, it should be neutral zone. And that map sandbar is kind of like that because both the pads are on different sides, and it's like you have to put so much pressure fighting on one pad, and it's difficult. Matter of fact, I swear, like every time I start this game, this dude's playing. Let me see what his last game was. Oh, yeah, Dazzler's playing too. So I guess he's still playing. But tank wars, they can be a little bit pressuring depending on how aggressive a person plays with it. The best recommendation is you really want to be careful on how you lock on with the tank. Like you want them to hit the cyber wheel. I don't care if the cyber wheel gets wasted, because if I at least get one extra hit on their tank without them hitting me, that's already an advantage for me. So it really doesn't even matter. My deck is a little bit weird because I'm sure if anybody watches my videos, I don't ever really play with Venom. But after encountering Dazzard with the deck I was playing, it's just getting tech out with artillery is just easy. Like, yes, I can avoid scavengers, but even with avoiding scavengers, it's like the artillery comes out. I've got nothing good to take it down. Even with Banshee, because he uses Banshee. So what I ended up doing was I switched over to a Venom Banshee deck, and I won because his deck is very weak to Venom Banshee. Like literally, I mean, he got the artillery out. He already had one missile on my base, and then I hit his base with a second missile after just winning the Banshee Venom War, and then I won it again because his loadout was just, it was not fit to take down artillery. And I apologize for the audio being off. Like I've thought about doing videos on my PC, but I don't know how that works because I'm only good on mobile. I'm not good on PC at all. And the audio of the game, it's like too loud for the phone. Like multiple times when I would try to talk, it's just too loud. So that's why I turn the audio off so you can hear what I'm saying. Heavy macaron. Okay, so I guess I should give some tips. So the reason I always play with Cyber Wheels first is because one, you can see far ahead and it's cheap. So that's always an advantage. Like you can know ahead of time if somebody's rushing you. I can't say all the time that when you get rushed you're gonna survive. Like there's always a risk factor to it as well. But Cyber Wheels are just very good for knowing what's coming ahead. So this guy's double harving. I'm pretty sure we should be okay. Oh no, I could have done better. I'm blocking that. So this deck is kind of cheap. It's kind of like Shin's deck in the beginning. Like it's pretty cheap at the start, which is why I can win first missile pretty easily. But the Banshee and the Venom is I didn't realize how good Venom really was. Like I've played it a couple times, but I've just never I've never really integrated it into my gameplay. But it's really good for taking down infantry units. Like very effective. Hopefully I don't let him get any tech in time. Like, oh okay, so you got tech in time. But that's okay because I have micro skills. So I'm not really, I'm not really too worried. So that was an easy win. And he had a skin too. I'm surprised. Oh yeah, I forgot they did release the skins in the vanity. Because back then, when Kenny was still hosting the events, you could win skins when you participated in some of the tournaments. But this deck is pretty good. I think it does have a struggle if you have like a slang player. But I am realizing that Banshee Venom with tank is powerful. I mean, it's good. Because when a player comes in with the jump jets, you send out the Venom. You have the Banshee to take down Talon. You have the Banshee to block up with the Orca or the Orca Bomber. Slang, it doesn't matter to me because I pressure Slang with the tank. So, and tank goes underneath the planes. So it's really like a really good trio combo. And it kind of gives me memories when I used to really play with my Mutant Inferno Phantom deck. Like how good Mutant, Chemical Buggy, and Bikes would be as a trio. But, times were different back then. Alright, we are playing Vader. I do want to reach to at least, I want to reach to at least 5,100 points. I don't know if I'll do it by today. I really don't like climbing a whole bunch because it's really annoying. Like you can be locked in, you're climbing, you're having a good time, and then you just be losing negative 32 points out of nowhere, and it's like, dang. And then I gotta climb all the way back up to get it. All right. So in a situation like this, sometimes I'll go in and I'll engage the missiles because I get a lot of damage off of them. I don't know what type of player Vader is. I can't remember. I've had a long history of battling him though. To play it safe, I will pull out militants. I don't know what he's gonna play though. He's gonna play that, so I'm still gonna win this first missile. But all right, so he's playing this. I should be able to get another hit on his Banshee. I mean his Razorback. I should actually be able to kill it, to be honest. Alright, so we're going to pull out this. We're going to pull out Cyber Wheels and Venom. No, I don't want to waste militants because, you know, they're easily affected. I'm going to pull out Tank because he got slain. Alright, maybe I can set an example. I'll pull out the Banshee and we'll see how good the trio is. Alright. I'm gonna hit his unit. Oh, dang, gonna get it. Alright, so he's got that. I need to hit his Banshee. I mean his freaking Razorback. I honestly I wanted to live, to be honest, just so I can like pop cap it, because it's not the same type of pop cap as like a unit that has no health like this unit. Alright, and that is a win for us. That was kind of a bad example, but it's just it's easy, really. Like, you just like that, you can even mess up and it doesn't even matter. But yeah, I don't think I'll be climbing like this anytime soon. Only because it just takes a lot of time and it's boring and it's not worth it. And the season, it has 5 days left, so it's gonna end on a Monday, I'm pretty sure. I guess China Loser stopped playing, or he's in a different game. And maybe Dazzled as well. DEO the Legend. That's just the that's the sound of my PC when it shuts off. Like if you're not like touching it or nothing. Like sometimes it's kind of hard to describe what I'm doing because I'm so used to it, and you just get used to like the positioning and everything like that. But you kind of get the gist of it. Like obviously, I want my Cyber Wheels to do as much damage to him. I don't want to sacrifice my militants as much, and I also don't want his Talon to hit my militants. So yeah, this is the easy first missile for us. I should be able to get there in time. Yes, I do. Alright, we gotta go back down here. Yeah, so he's just a spammer. This should be an easy win. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's just trying to spam his way to the top. Alright, yep. I'm gonna pull out Venom just because it's fun. Sorry about my voice. But yeah, this unit is fun. I'm still trying to get used to it because Banshee, you know, it has Raider, See, I play it a little bit differently. I'm letting my Venom maximize the amount of shots before I put my Militant in the way. All right, now he's pulling out this. I'm gonna speed up Banshee. All right, 1 unit dead so far. He's trying to escape. This should be an easy hit. All right, we got that. I'm gonna speed up another Banshee just because I'm able to. We're gonna speed up another Banshee. Uh-oh, I think I need to get over here. All right, we're gonna send out our, we're gonna speed that unit up. I don't want him to hit this. This is a good fight, but he's just a spamming. So it's a little bit different how I see it. Okay, there we go. I was playing a little bit extra. Like, I didn't really have to do that harvester pool. It's just he kept on spamming, and I was just trying to end the game quicker. Yeah, I'm really starting to enjoy Venom. I think really like just having what I want to say, just being so used to using the same loadout over and over and over and over again, and considering a lot of like the top players don't play jump jets. I mean, Shin does, but he's not really on leaderboard like that. So you know, it's a little bit different. Trying to get to his harvest, trying to get to his unit, putting as much pressure as I can on his MG. I really don't want his MG to like be able to breathe, you know, because once it starts breathing, you know, then that's when, you know, it's harder to deal with. Okay. All right, we got the first missile. That was excellent execution. Like I said, it is kind of hard for me to describe everything I'm doing at once. It just, like, as you play for many years, you kind of get used to what you're doing. Like, I pulled out the Venom because if I try to do militants just don't have they don't have what I need to have done. So what I want to do is I want to attack where the most pressure is at, since I have air. So, you know, that's an important thing. I'll sacrifice a small unit up there, my militant. I'll sacrifice another militant just because. Then I'll put a Venom up there just because. Oh no, oh no. I gotta get over here, gotta get over here in time, gotta get over here in time. Alright, there we go. I think, like, had he not messed up his MG so early on, he would have done a much better job. So that map is really good for MG, to be honest with you. It's very likely I'm probably going to face him again. Possibly. You know, it would be better for me to, like, switch up my deck. Like, I can switch up to, you know, the Chemical Scorpion Banshee deck, or I can switch to Shin's Inferno Phantom loadout as well. But either of those, it don't matter. I accidentally moved my mouse. The PC turned back on. Oh, this map's annoying. This map's It's not. I don't really like it because it just reminds me of the sidebar map. Alright, so he gets in that position. We're gonna pull out our militants early. I'm gonna try to do as much damage as I can to his as I could. Alright, we got that missile. Okay, his MG is very weak. That's honestly good for me. Because, it's not something I have to really worry about. Dang it, I didn't hit his tank. Oops, I gotta move my tank. Oh, dang it, he gets this missile. We at least kind of we broke apart his whole structure though, so that's the good thing. right. That was a longer fight. Just spamming and spamming and spamming. How many points did we earn for that? Not bad. Yeah, but Sandbar just it's I don't like that map. I feel it just feels so you can get to somebody's harvester like it just feel because I know I'm a little bit notorious for like taking people's harvesters down, especially when I was going for like the harvester record 1,000 harvesters destroyed in the season. Like it was just easy to get to people's harvesters on that map. All right. I think he's gonna go missile first. So I'm just gonna pull out militants to get as much damage as I can on his missiles. He honestly, he might have this first missile to be honest. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus on the bottom pad and put pressure there, and then not really care about the middle pad. He can keep his his weak little unit. To be honest with you. No, I forgot he had that other thing up there at the top. That was my fault. Oh no, I blundered this so bad. Oh, that was my fault. At least 26 points is nowhere as bad as 32. All right, I'm gonna open up wheels again. Alright, so he's got this first missile. Alright, I'm gonna pull out tank next. Alright, so we got that missile. Alright. I know he's gonna try to send out tanks. Oh no, I mean, well, I figured he would have. Yeah, but Venom is just really good. Like I'm satisfied with what it can do. I did not just mean to do what I just did right there. That was a fail. I did not mean to just sacrifice my unit like that. All right. Hopefully I can just get to 5,100 and then be done for the rest of the day. Because I'm not really trying to climb any higher. I'll do that. I'll do more climbing tomorrow. But I think what would be really cool for rivals is if like they had like just a one, like when you first download this game and do the tutorial, there's like a map which is one pad. I think that would be really cool to have like a map which is one pad, or like maybe put that inside of like a tournament, or like one of the like, well, not tournament, but like one of the fun game modes. Like I think that would be really fun. All right, there we go with that. I kind of was greedy with that other shot. I wanted to, you know, get as many hits as I could. He's really putting in his work here. All right, there we go. But yeah, also Battle Angel is hosting a tournament in March. I don't know what day in March, but in March this year she's holding a tournament, so that would be exciting. I am likely to like record maybe the first person point of view of the tournament because I always think that's interesting. Like it's always cool to watch a replay from long ago, but to like see how the person was moving, where they were clicking, you know, just to see how they were handling the situation in that time. Are they frantic? Are they just clicking everywhere? Like I think that's, excuse me, I think that's just would be interesting to see. But it's at the same time, you know, you also want to enjoy the tournament. Like you don't want to feel too pressured recording and clicking. Like for me, when I record a game like I'm recording right now, I always felt a little pressured by accidentally like clicking the record button and like it messes me up. Like I accidentally hit something like the wrong key or something like that, and now I'm dying because I accidentally hit the wrong thing. But you know, when I record, it's in a corner of the map, so I'm like never really worried about that, to be honest. Honestly, I should have been a little more careful what I was doing with that cyber wheel. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I got to put some pressure, obviously, on his units. Like his I can't, you know, work much with his tank, his thing being there. All right, honestly, I might have to go for the top pad. Oh no, we lost this. No, we lost this. Yeah, this map, it's a little difficult with what I'm working with. The other maps are a little bit better, but this one, he got the MGs out way too fast. It would be great not to lose 26 points. Like this is what makes videos long. Like I don't really like doing longer videos because they take longer to upload. And then when I delete them after uploading them on YouTube, you know, sometimes it still takes up space on my phone for a few days until it's like really deleted or something like that. But yeah, this is what it was like yesterday. Yesterday I got to like 5,080 and then lost points all the way back to like 480 something. So I had to like work my way back up to the top. want to withdraw my units because I don't want to lose my units to that fight. I am going to pop cap a little bit. Okay. Oh no, no way I messed up this bad. That was honestly my fault. Yeah, that was my fault. That map was also going to be really difficult to deal with because of the how close it was. All right, I'm gonna switch loadouts. So I only need that. P guy. This dude. Yeah, this deck should actually be fine. Should be fine. But basically, like just like that. Like now, you know, I wouldn't want to play for like a day just because I just lost 50 points. Just something like that. Oh yeah, this was a fail. I need to equip the chemical buggy deck. All right, this is good. How many games have I played with against this guy already? How many games has it been? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? It's been 8 games already. And We've tied 4-4. That's like ridiculous. Like now I gotta play. I basically just started the video essentially behind 1 point, and it's already been 46 minutes. Like that's a problem with this game. It's just the amount of points you lose is ridiculous, and we get the same map 3 times in a row. That's not good. Yeah, this map is not good. This is a very difficult map to work with. I think honestly I'm better off just um doing no hard, but that's always risky because MG you can just build up back like really easily. I'm just gonna go back playing my other deck. I don't think I changed it. Alright, now we're playing China Loser. I'm probably gonna play like 3 more games out of this and then be done. Only because it's just a waste of time. And China Loser, he likes to play jump jet, so you know pulling out tank's gonna be pointless because he's just gonna jump jet over everything. Yeah, like even with him playing that, it doesn't matter to me because he's just gonna jump jet. So I'll kill him off with militants. I'll just lower his health with militants. That was an easy first missile, to be honest. Okay, now I'll pull out tank. Now that we've gotten past the more difficult part. That was some work right there. So I'll share that one since I know my alliance. I know kind of doesn't favor jump jets because of what they do. And he was playing with tech. So that's ridiculous. Like jump jets are they just jump everywhere. So I'm just gonna two more games and I'll be done. What time is it? I feel like I want to play with pressure. Like I want to go for his harvester. I might actually do that just because I want to make it easier for me if I can actually get to it. Because he's gonna open up Pitbull, and if he even doesn't do that, I'm still gonna go for his harvester just because. And he doesn't have Ion King, so I don't have to worry about missile pressure. Let's get a little hit on his unit. Okay, we're gonna go for the harvester. Even if he gets the missile, it doesn't matter because we're going for the harv. Oh my, I blundered this so bad. This was a fail on my part. One last game. Now, hopefully this audio isn't messed up. I'm just like leaning in all different positions. Like I'll set up and then lean back. Like right now I'm just leaning back. So, dang, 30 points for what? How far is he on? How far away is he? Oh, yeah, he's nowhere close. Nowhere close at all. Okay, I'm gonna play a normal loadout real quick. And I'll do this. Alright, so in this type of situation, I'm gonna pull out missile because it's good against both of what I'm looking at right now. And he's just gonna spam Banshee. I mean jump jets, and that's just really a problem. Like, you know, when you have a unit that just flies over everything and there's no way to block it and it delays the game, like it's a problem. Right. So yeah, really for this situation, you really just want to be playing as peacefully as you can. Like you don't need excessive bikes, you don't need excessive air units. You want to play as calm as possible, like what I'm doing right now. Like my tank is still active after all that time. Like it still hasn't died. I don't wanna. Oh dang it! All right. I still want to play peacefully here. I don't want to. I don't need stealth. I feel like I just waste my money when I play with stealth. And I know he's just waiting for the perfect opportunity to spam Banshee. Like I know he is. Like, I know he's got that on his mind right now. Oh, I'm gonna spam Banshee. I'm gonna spam it. There we go. There was a lot of good games today. I'm not too disappointed. Like, if I got sent back, like, you know, a whole lot of more points, that would have been disappointing. Like, 4,969. I would prefer to be at 5,000 points where I had started. But, it's better than what would happen yesterday. Yesterday, I was like at 4,888 and had to steadily work my way back up. But tips I would give for this game, like, don't ever get too overwhelmed. Like, you don't want to get overwhelmed where you're stressed out. You can't work. If you're having a good day and you want to maintain a good day, don't play and lose 500 games, and then you're like, oh dang, I wasted all my time for nothing. So you don't ever want to overwhelm yourself. If you're having a good day, best way to keep a good day is not to play too much. For me, I'm not really bothered as much because today I start off at 5,000. I'm only down. I would take 3-4 games to get back up to 5,000, and I'm back where I'm at. I think where I want to like seriously start getting where I need to be is maybe 2 days left of the season, because 5 days, like, it was kind of pressuring at first because it was like 5 days, and Pathé G, like, he's not as good as you think. I've beat him so many times this season. The only time he was like really like beating me is when I was playing around with the Ion deck that was like cheap and I just wanted to play it, and I lost like 5 games. But other than that, he's only where he's at because he's fighting. He's not fighting China Loser. He's not fighting Shin. He's not fighting me. He's just fighting a whole bunch of players that are Diamond League, Master League, and so that's how he climbs up to where he's at now. But yeah, another tip is, it is good. Like, once you get levels like I have, like, it took me, I want to say, I've really been on the grind since 2023 to get high level units, but as you get level 15s, it's good to like get a grip with playing with Venom. Like, I really have not really gotten super experienced playing with Venom. I think I'm really solid though. I don't think I have to take much time to learn it because I was just beating Ek a whole bunch of games. It was just unfortunate that I had open water map, and that's really good for MG, and I'm playing on Nod. I'm not like on GDI or anything, so that's already, he should have won those. If he didn't, that'd be embarrassing. But I am feeling pretty good on Nod. Shin, he's very notorious. That's a great way to describe him. He's very notorious with his GDI deck. Because it's just jump jets. Like, they need to be nerfed from being able to jump over things. It's not fair when you cannot block a unit. It flies over everything. Like, just looking at the games with China Loser, flying over the map with jump jets and delaying the game. Like that other game where I was destroying his officer multiple times, like that showed I was strong, but I kind of like messed up because his deck is like paper. It's so flimsy, it's cheap, it's effective, and that's what caused my downfall in the in that game. But yeah, jump jets, they just need to get nerfed. But yeah, I feel like hopefully I'm gonna take a while. I'm gonna say Pathligon's gonna come number one. I don't see myself climbing up 300 points. I think I'm gonna have a problem climbing up 300 points if Shin starts playing, China Loser starts playing. Not that I think that they're better, but it's the number difference. Like, I'm losing 32 points, they're losing 8. And so now that's 4 games I have to climb back up just to get where I was already at. And so that takes up so much time, and it's just it's not good. So that's why it's easier to climb up like Pathlicon does when nobody's online. But you know that really doesn't show. That's not like a valuable rank number one. Like for me, like the past 4 times I've been ranked one, there's only been one time where I've just climbed so high and there's been no competition. But other than that, I had to fight Huki for my last one. I had to challenge Victor Banzimer for another one, and I had to challenge Pathlicon all the way back in the day for the other rank one. So you know, at least I have competition. But any other tips I would give? Uh, excuse me. Um, what I want to say. Have confidence. You know, you don't ever want to see a player's name pop up there, and you're like, man, I can never beat this guy. You know, he's already the champion. It's always good to try. It's always good to have competition. It's always good to have an exciting match and learn. Like when I used to play X back on the leaderboard and Hukinator and even Great Boy, he's playing on China Loser account right now and all that sorts of stuff. Like it's always good to want to try. It's always want to get to participate. Um, if anyone is watching this video, I know people are gonna watch it, but I don't think they watch all the way through. You know, it is also good to always ask for advice, play customs, and you know, get a grip with the game. But like I said, don't feel stressed out if you lose. Don't feel stressed out. Don't ruin your day. If you know you got a good chance on losing, if you know you got a player that you don't like that's climbing up high, and you know they're gonna make you lose 3,200 points, and you don't want that to happen, you know, just don't play. You know, just don't play for that day. Just relax and play when you're awake. Like for me, like sometimes I'll be playing, I'll be late at night, it's like I don't really have. I'm not gonna do that, and it's like, dang, I don't have you know, the energy or the focus to like really try. And you know, I'll lose games, but you know, I enjoy playing. So yeah. So hopefully, I do hope, you know, I get like rank 1 on GDI. I've not gotten a rank 1 on GDI yet. I've only gotten 4 on NOD. So hopefully on this season I get this. But Shin, he's that the jump set. It's like it's not even skill. It's just the jump jets fly over everything, and you literally cannot. And I apologize for this PC noise. Like I need to have something playing on it so that it doesn't keep shutting off, like a YouTube video or something like that. But yeah, this video is probably going to take a minute to upload. I'm likely not going to have timestamps in it since I'm talking through the whole way. I think I might leave a timestamp for like when I'm talking a lot at the end, since I think that's important. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed today's video.